Hey guys, what's going on? It's us, the Normies, coming at you with another episode of Expanse.
Oh, I think we. Oh, damn!
I made the wrong noise. I made some.
I mean, we almost had it. I mean, guys.
I did it this time.
Guys,
okay.
That's what we can't always be perfect. We got this. 1, 2, 3.
That was perfect. That
Hell
was
yeah, man.
Perfect.
Yeah, here we go.
The name of the episode this week is.
It is called. Fuck, I forget.
Right there.
Ooh.
Did it again. Oh my god.
The name of the episode this week is
Windmills.
I hate windmills. They freak me out.
I love windmills, man. I'm all for fucking clean energy and shit out there, fam. So
I'm for that too, but I just don't like being around them. They're big and scary.
So
and,
if I can remember, we're Holden and the crew are headed out to look for the guy that what was his name? I forgot the guy that did somebody. He's lost from the butchers. He was
his engineer, I think. Yeah. Or something like that. I forget exactly what it was. But yeah, they set out on a mission to find this guy on the Rocinante.
Yeah.
Which is a fucking cool ass
name.
Cool ass fucking name.
Beautiful.
What else, man? Last week episode we found out.
Freaking Athena. Is that her name?
Who?
Muse? Athena. The girl cop who just shot those two people.
Oh yeah, dude. She saved fucking Miller, dude.
She's a beast for knowing her name.
I don't remember her now.
She froze us both up like, who's that?
But yeah, man. That's her name. No. We think we're gonna go with that one.
I mean, we're gonna roll it.
No, she's great. She's great.
Sounded perfect.
No. But yeah, dude, she fucking. Oh yeah, dude.
She was a badass. She never killed before, and out of nowhere, she just comes to shoot those two guys. She
didn't waste any bullets, that's for sure.
I know for not killing.
I feel like
and Dawes, man, Dawes is straight. No, I mean, bro, he's straight OPA.
He's
in it, bro. He's in it. He's in it for the Belters.
Not only is he in it, he seems to be like one of the leaders.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, bro, I can somewhat admire the man a little bit, man, because he's like some of the shit he just says, man. He's a Belter.
He's been preaching it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Preaching it.
Yeah,
and then
man.
not to mention, like, let's not forget, like, he explained how he had to kill his. Dang, what's up, bro? What's up? My bad. Sorry. He explained how he had to kill his sister because of like how they had to grow up and them not having enough air and water and just the simple stuff that that like having to like travel to make money going out. And that was horrendous. Like, that's the type of stuff that make you would do anything for a cause.
He was like...
He has a vision.
He has a vision. And
that's make it happen.
That's why it's admirable. I feel he's an admirable guy. Because
he was
he has a vision. He has a purpose.
He was like... And then that day, I cried. I cried so much that I started bleeding from my eyes.
I never knew you could
cry so hard. And then he was like... What? At that moment, I realized that I had more brothers and sisters out there.
What?
And I was like, this man is cold. Like,
in so many words... I don't think in any means they were trying. He was made to be presented as a bad guy.
Yeah. Really crazy or really woke.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Anything else? I just kind of want to watch it.
No, that's it. It's not. So I wanted to bring it up because to me, we remember that because that was a very significant part, man. Like,
and I want to thank all of you guys that are watching with us. I know this show came up out of the blue, and we just appreciate every one of you guys watching.
I really do. I love you all.
You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the
support. Yeah, really support.
Let's try to discuss more in the comments. I love talking about this shit, guys. It's fun. But yeah, dude, let's go watch this shit.
Let's get it.
He took away all the cards.
They take away his like badge and shit, right?
Everything.
Bring her home.
But yeah, he lost everything.
Station stop, mid-down stretch. Abhi mid-down chowk गाड़ी आ रही है.
Oh, what? It's spoken Hindi?
कृपया बाहर निकलें. Please exit the bar.
Just tickle his feet, like.
That's dope as fuck, man. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not Indian.
No, I'm
from Bengali, but like that's South Asian culture. You know, I'm all for it.
Your reaction was just priceless.
It's dope. It's dope.
I don't know how kids survive this shit.
Don't forget that kid that's out there, dude.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't even bring it up.
You guys forget everything.
We didn't bring it up because we was ready to watch it.
Because we were just ready to watch it. I would have remembered it.
Every shipping lane. If that tap turns into a target lock, we need to be ready. Right.
And man, Amos used to be a
worker, sex worker.
He was all about that.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know if he showed here me. Told us the distinction between whether he was working for sex or just shaking his booty.
This was an MCR in Washington.
You went by itself?
I mean, their thing just said transmitter. Oh shit. What the fuck? How do you get there? Oh no! Don't kill him! You have to fucking. Don't kill him.
Is that the kid?
And that's that spy on Tycho.
But you don't want to interrogate him? Oh, those are the windmills?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks beautiful.
Those are scary windmills.
They have to be on Earth,
chop
right?
you off and shit. Damn, I want that outfit.
She be
No, I
killing
wasn't.
it.
Bro, check her outfits, man.
She be killing it.
Gorgeous.
Really? I had no idea. Think they'll file an injunction on me?
Yes.
And the jewelry and the
If
belt.
I see one person on the ground or one helicopter overhead,
I want her
you'll be
wardrobe.
living on basic assistance by the end of the month.
Yes, ma'am.
You be living on basic assistance by the end of the month,
She
right?
ain't no
That's a
basic.
threat. She just be.
She ain't no basic.
So everybody gets assistance. Everybody gets money on Earth. That's what that means.
It looks like there's levels to your assistance.
I know this actress.
Basic assistance sounds like it's not all that good.
And he's holding.
Ma'am, do not enter that residence. We cannot maintain your security here.
You got bombs?
They probably think we're smugglers, and now they're coming to check us out.
Great.
Put him in the airlock.
Well, wait a minute.
Fresh air it is.
Just, you need to.
Talk some more.
You gotta get right. You use it too much, but you gotta get right.
Why should you they don't have to listen to him.
He said you gotta get right. You use it too much, but you gotta get right.
Tonight, he's my guest. His drinks are on me, huh?
Yeah, he has nothing on his
Yeah.
This is a good day for starting
from
over,
the
my
suits.
friend.
back in the day.
This isn't over.
Usually when a man is about to lose everything, he realizes what mattered to him most.
He has a
and
way with
sees
his
it
words,
clearly for the
Doc.
first
Yes.
time.
You know your way home. And it will welcome you.
Damn, plot twist. They're in joint forces.
He ain't got nobody else left. Not to mention maybe
Wow,
maybe he really, that was the intro. That was dope.
That was a long
It was a long intro. Maybe he really wants to find Julie Mal, and that's really what he really wants to do, and that could be the thing that
I
makes
mean, obviously
him
got
unite.
fired for getting too close.
Yeah.
Printed books. We don't see these much anymore. Are they antique?
Oh,
Some.
damn.
Oh, if you'd just seen what a wonderful child he was. And I thought we were done with the bullshit.
Yeah, straight
How
up.
about this one? James Holden was conceived by a cult of political extremists. Kicked out of the Navy, he fell in with a radical fringe group in the belt because it reminded him of home. I can make shit up too.
Ooh.
Damn, you're gonna get owned.
I need to understand your son.
You haven't told me he's dead.
Those are
You're
tough
dancing around it.
questions.
Letting me say it. Why is that?
Because he's not.
Yeah.
Jimmy's alive.
Jimmy boy.
It almost pained her to not be able to tell her that he's dead. Like, that was kind of sad, right?
Damn, alright.
Rocinante, you have been flagged for inspection per MCR Trade Regulation A066.
Ooh.
Do not deviate from your present course. If you do, you will be fired upon.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Watch your step. I'm not gonna lie to you. Either way this plays out, you're dead. I'm the one that's gonna bring you the good news.
I have the facts about your son, but I don't understand him.
I think you're full of shit, lady. Jimmy is my son. He has all 8 of us in him, but I carried him in my belly for 9 months. He is mine. You have no idea what you're playing with here. Just
So he did what was expected. That's why he was in Callisto during the insurrection.
Aww.
That took his life. I've been wanting For someone to come around and tell me that it was all a terrible mistake. That my son is still alive. I'll be waiting on my deathbed for that news.
That's so sad.
So, I have a pretty clear idea of what I'm playing with.
I didn't know.
That's not something I usually lead with.
I love Christian. I remember
that was a major save from like the first part of her walking in, dropping those bombs. Like that was a huge.
This has been a really, really informative. It's been good.
Really good pace.
The Mickeys have been known to disguise their attached ships when they're doing covert ops. They use a special set of codes that tell other Martian ships that they are out there, they are doing the nasty and to get lost.
How do you know all this?
I'm a good spy.
Damn.
Donkey balls. Did you just say donkey balls?
He said
Back
donkey
when I was
balls.
flying transport for the MCRN, we ran across this unflagged tanker acting kind of suspect in a pirate zone, so we prepared to engage. But when my captain hailed them, they just jabbered on and on, ending with the phrase, donkey balls.
And? 24?
My goodness.
Donkey balls.
That's a lot of fucking codes. A lot
There's
of numbers.
no way you can sit there and just guess that.
Remember.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go prep for plan B.
What's plan B?
To get down to that airlock and make sure nobody boards us.
Oh my god.
Alex,
They take them
hold
all
on as
down
long as you can.
Get us those damn codes.
This reoccurring trend of holding have to
Think
like
you
go
need
with
that
the
hand
idea.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
don't
most
know.
dangerous. It's crazy.
We'll see.
Listening to this
Hey,
new
let's
guy.
get something straight. Any Martians come through that area?
Ship that size, a few hundred.
And now you're gearing up to kill a few more like it was nothing.
Damn.
Because they are the enemy right now. And we're the fugitives. And as far as they're concerned, we're the ones who blew up the Donager. And I am not spending the rest of my days in a Martian gulag.
Feels you, fam.
Amos is a beast though.
Yeah.
Bro is a beast. I thought he was a dude. He's not a dude. He has a purpose too. Like
Yeah.
He's ready.
he's ready. He about
ready,
got
man.
that
He's
action,
ready to
church.
fight.
Welcome to the churn.
The churn.
He explained it to the dude. It was so dope. The churn is when the game changes. The game of survival. The only game of life. Right?
That's a shirt right there.
Yeah.
We're about to have company.
Oh.
I will take you down before I
No.
let you take them down.
You got a clean shot, back of the head. Take it if you need it.
Damn.
Ubiquitous?
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Mendacious and polyglottal. Like a couple of donkey balls.
Received and understood, Rocinante. You got those comms checked out when you hit port.
Wow.
Like a couple of donkey balls.
That's how you fix the situation. I'll tell it to a cop. It's when
Ubiquitous, the 3 words they had to say. Oh my goodness.
I'm baffled.
That was beautiful. Like a pair of donkey balls. Why does the Martian guy kind of have like this accent, man?
He has a country accent.
Yeah.
They have money issues, problems with authority, and guilt for not saving the world. But I don't see a terrorist mastermind.
So that's good.
We'll have the asset back him and bring him home for a long chat.
Your corporate spy's been compromised. He's missed his last 2 comm windows.
His final report said that Holden was heading for Eros in a converted MCRN gunship with fake transponder code supplied by Fred Johnson. So your analysis of his character notwithstanding, I've activated a Black Ops team.
Wow. So I
Taking
didn't
Holden
like
off the
that.
Taking him off the board for a series of circumstances we don't even understand.
Y'all became homies.
Oh
right.
my
Y'all just
God.
became homies. and then sat there and chopped it up with his mama. He just basically told you, we killing that boy as soon as he get back this way.
She's gonna beat him to arrows.
I don't think she's gonna let it happen though.
She's definitely not.
I mean,
Christian is smart.
She can't now. Where's the kid that was floating in space, man?
Gone.
Hey, can I just
Wyatt, the next port we hit, I want your boy Amos off this ship.
Dang.
Whatever leash you had him on, you better get him back on it.
He's not my dog.
Oh my god.
Getting shown road?
Just kick him off the damn ship.
He don't
man.
even know, like,
He
he don't even know. He just turned up.
Oh, did he finally pee?
2 hours, maybe
Like
longer.
50 hours
Sometimes
later.
in life worth waiting for.
Nah, not that.
It's like getting another stone tablet. Arrows. Or wherever it is you're going. We shake hands.
You gotta wash your
Yeah,
hands
why-
first,
like,
bro.
what's up the toilet not flushing?
Wash your hands, bro. I don't know we in space. Wash your hands.
Are you anything like that animal?
So we gotta shake hands.
Damn.
Oh, fucking what's his face is going arrows too.
Yeah.
They're all going arrows.
She got that Rocky haircut.
Go find her, boy.
She ain't down there just chilling, man. Last time we saw her, she was on that ship that was eating.
Damn.
Damn! That actually seemed like it went kind of fast, man.
It did. It really, really did.
42 minutes.
They wasted all. You know, they gave me a lot of shots of quiet time this time, man. A lot of people looking off in emotional distances.
I thought it was pretty legit. I thought it was.
Come on, Rodham, let's start this off.
I thought it was a good episode. Do you want to start off?
Yeah, you've been really, really good. That's what I'm saying. Like, go ahead.
Wow. It was a really good episode. Steady pace, good information. I love it. I love learning about Christian and her son, why she's the way she is, and everything. It was a great episode. I mean, I found it slow at first, but it's really picking up perfectly for me right now.
Yeah, I felt like it gave a lot of good backstory, which we needed. We got to see Earth a little bit more. Understood a little bit about where Holden came from. He came from a very rebel family. Like they were against the government. The government was trying to take the land.
So freeze on that note real quick. They didn't elaborate on that, and I don't know if it was like what you call it, like a poly whatever.
Yeah.
Like, did he have more than one mom? More than
Yeah,
one? He said it was 8 of us.
Yeah.
And, you know, like when Christian first looked at the picture, she said, hey, you know, it's James. Like, yeah, it's all of us. And his mom, it's all of us.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
They didn't elaborate on it yet.
Siblings or...
Yeah.
I think what it is I think all 8 of those people that lived there, they were trying to hold the land down.
Yeah.
The only way they can hold the land down is by, like, I guess having the next successor. I don't know.
Marrying each other.
I have no idea.
They have not. And that,
they need to explain that a little bit
go
more.
ahead.
If somebody else out there can,
I didn't want to stop.
great.
I didn't want to stop you. What I want to say is, although they did, they really didn't.
Yeah.
They really didn't. They didn't show us who's in the picture with him. They didn't show us none of that.
I
So
just
like,
it was like siblings.
Yeah. I mean,
but
I don't know because they talked about how the land and then how they combine just to keep the land. They also talked about how they are like a political group or anti-political group. So
they were because government was. I mean, I don't think they were anti-political or anything like that.
I don't know. I might be
the government was trying to take their land and they rebelled against it. So we can just say that they're not friends of the government at this point.
Okay.
From what I'm understanding.
Yeah. But that's all.
And then
we know.
So like we know that James left. You know he left because his mother told him like get him out of here because they didn't. I mean I didn't understand that part either. I guess
because it goes back to we not knowing whatever this thing is.
But it looked like they were living at a good spot, man. That looked like a great house, man. They see that shit fit. That was a great cabin. I'd love to live out there.
They connected a bunch of lands.
I know, fam. They're living great.
Not only can they connect it, it sounds like the government can't come on it. Like so they can put. If they're not committing no crimes, if you don't have a warrant, they can, even government folk got to get off their land. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But from that whole scene, now we know that, like, as soon as they find, Holden, that they're gonna take him out.
It's over.
So he has.
He's
definitely not.
Look, I mean,
he does have a target on his back.
We know that because he's not headed to Arrow.
And
he's not because they expect him to be Arrow.
No, he's not.
He's not. But everybody's expecting him to show up there. So
exactly.
That's good.
And also, I think Christian is.
I
really can't tell what kind of she's like, good or bad, evil or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't think she's evil, but I think she's just looking out for Earth. And when it comes to look for Earth, she's I think, a good person, you know? And she does not want to have Holden be taken out, I think.
I think she's, and I mean this. I mean this because we pretty much know who Holden is. I think that Christian might be the most intriguing character on the show.
Oh, yeah.
By far, because we really don't know who she is. We don't know if she's the person that came into the room with Holden's mom and dropped a bomb.
Yeah.
Or she's the person who has a heart for Earth and she's really just hurting because she lost her son from a decision that she made. She felt like she killed her own son. So, I mean, we really don't know who she is yet. She seems really, really great, really sensitive. She also seems to be like a warlord, like whenever she needs to be. So, I like her. And I think she's beautiful and her outfits are great.
Yeah, man.
I thought she was like nice. I want to say she's nice, but she does nice things for what she thinks are the right reasons.
Purpose, right?
So, back on series, we saw Dawes. We saw Miller finally confront Dawes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what? From the looks of it, from what you were saying, dude, I could see them, you know,
Common denominator,
forces, man, because
I don't think Dawes lied to him about like we liked Julie Malley. He said that woman didn't know our purpose, but she was willing to die for it. Yeah. I like his accent. Man. His accent is great. It's great for the way he speaks.
No, it's great. It's great. I love it.
But I think that they can. The common denominator where they go, like, we want Julie Malley back. If you really love, like, honestly, he can say he was willing to, like, Dawes can look at it as like you was really lose your life for looking for Julie.
Yeah.
We can really do something right now. We can do something right now. Like we can really do something right now. So let's see. I hope that's the case because we don't want Miller to die.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. He's going off. He's going on to Eros to see what happens up there.
I wonder if he'll find anything. He'll find something on the street.
It sounded like kind of Dawes was talking to him in code in the sense of like, you've lost your way of where home is. He said and gave him an analogy. It's like, if you go and search and blah blah this, maybe you'll find your way back home.
Yeah.
The biggest knock they had on him is that he doesn't look like them. He had the fake whatever the organ put into him to make him not have the fake
shot.
Yeah, it's something in it to make his bones make it have density. So he walks around with the earther hat and blah blah this. It's like
he took the hat off.
He took his hat off.
He did.
I feel like he's enjoying it.
Yeah, Dawes trying to help him find his way home. Find your way back home, man. Like you taking He was taking payouts because in reality he didn't really want to do nothing to the Bolters anyway. That's why it was easy for him to take payouts and stuff like that. So hopefully he finds his way home. Let's see. I think the journey he's on is dope, and I think this the new thing with Holden and Holden having to make the decision. It seems like the worst if he has options. The option that he has to take is the worst option every time it lines up. From this dude popping up and them having to trust him, to him going to Mr. Johnson.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
Holden.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Got you.
I'm sorry.
We're switching gears now. We're talking about...
For Miller. I'm talking about Miller and Holden. Everybody, like everybody seems to be on this new path of making these decisions where it's like, out of the options, even Miller. Miller and Holden right now, bro, if you look at their scenarios, out of the last few decisions they had to make, Miller involved in his case and Holden involved in making decisions with the crew and everyone. Out of the options, it's been the worst option, bro. They've had to take the worst option out of the set of options. The fact that and I went to Holden, had to trust the guy that they just found. Him being having to go to Fred Johnson out of all the options that they had to go to the guy they call the butcher. If you go to Miller, feeling like he had to go indulge into the case. I know I'm bouncing back and forth, but I'm saying they run in the sense of all of the options they're having is just really terrible, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're we're seeing where they're going right now, in the set of them having to take these new options. Holden being put in that new position of he didn't want to be a leader, bro. Remember his captain gave him a choice to be a leader, and now he's been a leader since that bitch blew up. Since the Canterbury's blew up, he's been a leader since the Canterbury's blew up.
He's been in charge. And he can't really control his crew either. Obviously, we see that.
Talk to me about the Amos situation.
Okay, let's
we just talked about how we
let's go on and talk about the whole the fucking crew. What do you want to the Rocinante now? Okay, Amos. I think, bro, he has some anger issues, bro. I think there's a little bit of jealousy going on right now between because he's probably worried about Naomi and Holden hanging out. Yeah. There's a little bit of jealousy going on, man. And I also feel I feel like there's just jealousy going on, and I also feel like he just doesn't like Holden.
No.
He really doesn't like him. And it's like any time those two can go at it and he can like kind of like show off his muscle or show off his strength, he's willing to take it. You know what I mean? And that's what he's trying to do. He's like we can't have any like loose ends, all this other shit. You know what I mean? I'm willing to make the hard decision. You know, he's just trying to just one up the guy. I feel like, and there's a lot of jealousy involved. Obviously, I think Amos is, you know, in the end of it all, he has good intentions, but right now his anger and his jealousy and everything is kind of just like.
I know. Yeah. It might be small, but like even when the guy referred to Holden as being like their captain, he's like, we ain't got no captain.
Yeah.
He's like, we ain't got no. What you mean? Like we ain't no respect. There's no respect.
Despite him being like angry, sad, mad, whatever it is, Amos, he can't like. They trying to get rid of him. He's like so useful to the team. They're on their own out there.
Yeah, but the thing about it, Amos is really, really smart about that fucking spy, dude. They need to get rid of that dude. That dude is doing something different.
They need to kill him. He's a spy.
Exactly. And like,
he's smart. He
Holden
got out of that airlock by himself.
Holden is like straight up like is feeding into that shit, and I hope he's a little bit smarter. Man.
Christian's gonna find him.
I see.
Holden is feeding to the fact that this guy's giving him info, and the one thing that I just brought up is like how he hasn't felt like he's had any info. That's why his options has been limited. This guy, ever since he's been talking, he's been helping him out, and like I don't know, he's felt like even when he went to Fred Johnson, did he feel like Fred Johnson helped him out? I don't believe so, bro. I feel like this is the first.
Set him up.
Yeah. So
long. He's very gullible, man. Like, and now I know why Serge.
He's a good guy, though.
Yeah, now I know why Serge calls him like fucking like reject Jon Snow. He does have very Jon Snow like qualities and being very like.
Being the leader, just being like, oh, okay, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Very naive. You know what I mean? Naive.
There you go.
I don't know.
Anything else, guys?
The spy figuring out the Mars code to get rid of.
Oh yeah,
he came real useful.
Yeah, came in the clutch,
Maybe he'll change and be on their team.
No, he's not, dude. He's working for
donkey balls. Don't forget the
donkey balls. That shit was funny as fuck.
Hashtag donkey balls.
Hey, and real quick, if it wasn't for the spy dude, they would have never got that code, bro. They would have been done.
But no, man, that dude has other intentions, and
he's trying to survive.
Yeah.
And dude, think about the way that Amos explained it to him in Survival. He was like, man, he was right. And look how it ended. He's like, you trying to survive? You need me because I want to survive too. I got beef with those dudes. So technically, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly.
I'm happy you took that piston, man. It was making me want to pee.
And now I get why they call the episode Windmills, because obviously
those windmills were cool.
Yeah, cool windmills, man.
Better than
clean energy,
they were like spirals. They were like
spirals.
They were like
stop you off here.
But go, yeah, you good? We good?
Yeah, man. Anything else, guys?
I predict that like what's his name? Not Holden.
Holden?
No, not Holden.
Miller?
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. Miller is gonna get something really useful from that ship.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be seeing Julie here soon. Maybe.
Not Julie. I just think information about Julie.
I don't think we're gonna see Julie for a while.
Like more on the Miller and Julie journey. He's carrying her beads too. Like he's in love.
It's kind of weird. I didn't even know her.
The dude told him the dog was like, I think you fallen in love with Julie.
It's fucking hilarious.
Alright guys.
Alright guys.
Like and subscribe. Bye.
Peace.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this week's episode of The Expanse with us. It's been a blast, literally. Ha ha ha. I used that shit before. But yeah, it's been a blast watching with you. We'll be back next week with another one. We actually have 2 more left. Big shout outs to our super patrons, Joe, Louise, Abel, David B, Amanda D, and Toy Soldier. Peace.